Imagine I gave you $20. Last year, you walked into a grocery store and filled your cart with your favorite snacks. Bread, milk, chips, cookies, maybe even a drink. Life was good. Now imagine I give you that exact same $20 today. You walk into the exact same store. You grab the exact same things. But this time, your cart is only half as full. So, what happened? Did someone steal your money? No. Did the store suddenly become greedy overnight? Not exactly. So where did the rest of your money go? The strange part is, your $20 bill didn't get any smaller. It still says $20. It still spends like $20. So why does it feel like it's worth less? To understand that, imagine a tiny town with only one pizza shop. Every day that shop makes exactly 10 pizzas. No more, no less. Now imagine there are 10 people in town. Each person has $10. Since there are 10 pizzas and 10 people, everyone can buy one pizza. Everything works perfectly. But then something changes. One morning, everyone wakes up with $20 instead of 10. Sounds awesome, right? Everyone is richer. Or are they? Here's the problem. The pizza shop didn't magically make more pizzas. There are still only 10. Now everyone has more money, but they're all trying to buy the exact same 10 pizzas. If you owned the pizza shop, what would you do? You'd probably raise the price. Not because the pizza got bigger, not because it tastes better, simply because people are willing to pay more. Yesterday, a pizza cost $10. Today, it costs $18. The pizza didn't change. The money did. And that's exactly what's happening in the real world. There aren't just pizzas, there are groceries, gas, houses, cars, video games, concert tickets, almost everything you buy. When lots of people have more money to spend, but the amount of stuff doesn't grow as fast, prices usually go up. This is called inflation. Notice something? Inflation doesn't mean your money disappears. It means your money buys less than it used to. Think back to that grocery cart. Last year, it was full. Today, it's only halfway full. Not because your $20 vanished, but because each dollar has a little less buying power. Buying power is just a fancy way of saying how much stuff your money can actually buy. Now here's where things get interesting. Not all inflation is bad. That surprises a lot of people. Imagine prices never changed, ever. Companies wouldn't earn more money. Workers might never get raises. Businesses would have a harder time growing. A little inflation is actually normal in a healthy economy. The problem happens when prices rise much faster than people's paychecks. Imagine your allowance stays exactly the same, but every candy bar costs twice as much. You didn't become poorer overnight, but it sure feels like it. Because now you have to make harder choices. Maybe you skip the chips. Maybe you don't buy the drink. Maybe you put the cookies back on the shelf. That's what millions of families experience when prices rise faster than incomes. And it's one of the biggest reasons people feel like money doesn't stretch as far as it used to. But here's another question. Why don't companies just make more stuff? Sometimes they do, but making more food, building more houses, or producing more cars takes time. You need workers, factories, materials, trucks, fuel. Everything has to come together. And while companies are trying to catch up, people are still buying, so prices stay high. Eventually, production can increase. Stores fill back up. Competition grows. And sometimes prices slow down. But by then, the higher prices have already changed the way people spend their money. Now think about that $20 bill one more time. It wasn't broken. It wasn't fake. It wasn't stolen. It simply couldn't do the same job it did before. That's why you hear people say, "Things were so much cheaper when I was younger." They're usually remembering something real. It's not always that the product became better. It's often that their money had more buying power. So the next time you hear someone ask, "Why is everything so expensive now?" you'll know the answer isn't just that prices went up. It's that the value of money and the price of goods are always moving together. When prices rise faster than your money's buying power, everything feels more expensive. And that's why the exact same $20 can fill an entire shopping cart one year and only half a cart the next. Once you understand that, you'll never look at a price tag the same way again. And as always, thanks for watching, and I hope you now understand what inflation is, and make sure check the channel out for more financial education.